When life falls apart, it often happens without warning, and suddenly you're standing inside a moment you never thought you'd face. The world feels heavier, the future feels unclear. But before you give up, before you lose hope, there's a story you need to hear. A story that will remind you of the strength you still carry, even now. Have you ever felt like your world was suddenly collapsing around you? One moment, everything seems fine, and the next, it feels like the floor has vanished from beneath your feet. Emotionally, financially, or personally, we all face moments that push us to our breaking point. It's a universal experience, that feeling of being completely overwhelmed. But what if I told you that the moments we feel most broken are often the very moments where our greatest strength begins to grow? This isn't just a feel-good phrase. It's a profound truth about the human spirit. Let me tell you a story. It's about someone, let's call them Alex. Alex had everything figured out, or so they thought. A stable job, a clear future, a life built on careful planning. Then, in the span of a few weeks, it all unraveled. A sudden job loss, a personal betrayal, and a wave of financial stress hit all at once. Alex felt a weight so heavy it was hard to breathe. The future that was once so bright now looked like a dark, endless tunnel. Every morning was a battle just to get out of bed. In that deep despair, a quiet thought surfaced. It wasn't loud or dramatic, but it was there. What if this isn't the end? What if this is just a really difficult beginning? That tiny shift in perspective didn't fix anything overnight, but it was a spark. Alex realized that the struggle wasn't just destroying them, it was shaping them. That lowest point, the moment of complete collapse, became the solid ground on which they started to rebuild. It became the beginning of their rise. So why does life feel like it's falling apart sometimes? Often it's because of a sudden change we never saw coming, a loss, a disappointment, a door closing unexpectedly. Our expectations of how life should be clash violently with the reality of what is. These breaking points are so painful because they force us to confront truths we might have been avoiding. They strip away the non-essentials and reveal what truly matters. It's in these moments of crisis that our priorities become crystal clear. We stop worrying about the small stuff because we're forced to focus on survival, on what's truly important for our well-being. Challenges don't just test us. They expose the foundations of our lives, showing us what is solid and what was never meant to hold us up in the first place. And here is something incredible. You have hidden strengths that you don't even know exist until hard times force them out. You are so much stronger than your fears. Think about it. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's a muscle you build. Every time you face a challenge and keep going, you're doing another rep. The power of endurance, the quiet strength of patience, the courage to take one small step when you can see the whole staircase. These are the things that build an unbreakable spirit. Emotional struggles have a way of unlocking abilities we never knew we had. You might discover a new level of empathy, a surprising creativity in solving problems, or a well of inner calm you can tap into when everything outside is chaotic. This is where a crucial mindset shift happens. The shift from feeling broken to seeing yourself as becoming. Instead of viewing a setback as a dead end, you can learn to see it as a redirection. Life isn't ending your path. It's just guiding you toward a new one that might be even better for you. The key is to learn to accept change rather than fighting it. Resisting change is like trying to swim against a powerful current. It just exhausts you. But when you learn to flow with it, you can steer yourself toward a new shore. Remember Alex from our story? They didn't just survive their ordeal. They grew. The experience carved new depths into their character, making them more compassionate, more resilient, and more aligned with their true purpose. They were becoming someone new. But how do you stay calm when everything feels out of control? It starts with simple grounding techniques. Just focus on your breath for a minute. Feel the air enter your lungs and then leave. This simple act brings you back to the present moment, away from the anxieties about the future or regrets about the past. Instead of looking at the entire mountain you have to climb, just focus on the very next step. What is one small thing you can do right now? Maybe it's making a cup of tea, sending one email, or just stepping outside for a breath of fresh air. Learning to pause and reset your direction is a superpower. When you feel overwhelmed, give yourself permission to stop, breathe, and then choose your next small, intentional action. Rebuilding yourself after a fall happens piece by piece. It's not a giant leap. It's a series of small, consistent steps. Start with one thing. One new habit, one positive decision, one small change in your routine. Maybe it's a 5-minute walk every day, or journaling one sentence about what you're grateful for. As you take these small actions, you start to rebuild trust in yourself. You prove to yourself one day at a time that you can move forward. This process of rebuilding is beautiful because it doesn't just put the old you back together. It reveals new priorities and a new kind of strength. You get to start again, but this time you're starting with the wisdom you gained from the fall. And please, remember this. You don't have to go through hard times alone. The power of support and connection is immense. Reaching out to friends, family, a community, or a mentor can make all the difference. Sometimes just having someone listen without judgment is the most healing thing in the world. We've been taught to see asking for help as a sign of weakness, but that's completely backward. Asking for help is one of the greatest signs of strength. It shows you have the self-awareness to know you need support and the courage to seek it. Connection accelerates healing. It reminds us that we are part of something bigger than ourselves, and that our struggles are shared human experiences. So what are the lessons from a story like Alex's? First, hard times are transformative, even when you can't see the transformation happening. Every strong, inspiring person you admire has lived through their own difficult chapters. They didn't get to where they are by having an easy life. Growth is often silent. It's happening beneath the surface, day by day, as you endure. And most importantly, You don't rise because life suddenly gets easier. You rise because you get stronger. The challenges might still be there, but you develop new capacities to meet them. Let's talk about some practical tools you can use to rise again. Create daily habits for emotional stability. This could be a short morning meditation, listening to uplifting music, or spending a few minutes in nature. To regain direction, use simple reflections. Ask yourself, what is one thing that went well today? Or, what is one thing I can let go of? These questions help shift your focus toward progress and release. Set tiny, achievable goals to rebuild your confidence. Don't aim to solve all your problems at once. Just aim to make your bed or finish one small task. Each time you succeed, you're building momentum. Every day you have a choice. You can choose to focus on your fear, or you can choose to take one small step toward growth. Choose growth. As Alex continued on this path, something amazing happened. The pain of the past didn't just fade away. It was transformed into power. The job they eventually found was more aligned with their passions. The relationships they built were deeper and more authentic. They became a person who was not only resilient, but also deeply empathetic, using their own experiences to support others who were struggling. They didn't just get their old life back. They built a new one that was far more meaningful. Falling apart wasn't the end for Alex. It was the beginning of them becoming someone stronger, wiser, and more whole. I want to leave you with this. You are capable of rebuilding your life. This difficult moment you're in right now does not define your future. It's a chapter, not the whole story. Your greatest strength is growing right now, in the very place where everything seemed broken. So please hold on. Trust your journey. You have everything you need within you to rise. Thank you for listening. If this message resonated with you, consider sharing it with someone who might need to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you on your journey. Take care.